My name is John Taylor, and I am very happy to be here. And I'm going to go ahead and select the right camera. You should do all of this before you go live all the time. That's always a great idea to do that. So I am excited today because I want to talk about alignment. I had a wonderful day yesterday. This week, this in the last 2 weeks, I've been around some of my oldest, dearest, closest friends. And one thing I found is that in our conversation, it was fun to see them and they were excited, I think, to see me. I definitely was excited to see them. And when I was talking to them, you could see when they talked about what they do that they lit up into uh, um, a different way. And granted, some of the jobs and things that people do for a living, what they do, it's pretty cool. But they built that life for themselves, and when they talk about it, you can just see them melt. You can see them like sink into it. They're in the flow. They're in the zone when they're talking about what they do, and it is aligned with what they uh, they they are. It aligns with their being, their inner core. And conversely, I see the other side where people say they are doing what they love, but they complain about it all the time, or they say, "Oh, I love what I'm doing, but I can't stand this and this and this and this." Like so it's not in alignment, obviously. So when I talk about getting into alignment, I think alignment is a byproduct of all the other things that we do, just like abundance is a byproduct of all the other things that we do. So when I think of what do I do for my mindset on a daily basis, do I journal? Do I manifest? Do I have vision of what I want to do, have clarity in my goals? Do I remind myself how I want to show up? I got a bunch of big meetings today. How am I going to show up for those meetings and prepare myself to be the best? Because it's kind of that, you only have one chance to make that good first impression. And I want to be the best version of myself when I get there. And the other part of it is the body. If I feel I've had some injuries this year, and they slow me down and they give me an excuse to not work out, not prevent me. And so when I don't have my body in alignment and feeling good and feeling strong and feeling healthy, feeling like I've stretched out my lungs, when I don't do all of those things, it's hard for me to get into the right mindset to show up and be my best version of myself when I have to do those things. And then it's hard to get that abundance. It's hard to get that alignment. It's hard for me to get all of those things that are so important. And speaking of alignment, there is Connect Chiropractic is one of our sponsors, and they use uh, a way of aligning your body without cracking and popping and doing all of those things. They have um, some tools and some techniques that will help you get into alignment, solve some of those aches and pains, some of those, misaligned body part things, and do it without all of the pain. And if you'd like to learn more about it, Mind Body Abundance TV has all of our episodes where you can see the latest episode where we talked with the Connect Chiropractic group. Dr. Alex tells us all about his practice and how it's different from other chiropractors. So in case you didn't know about it, there is an expo this weekend, the Mind Body Abundance Expo, boink, right there. And we have some great presenters that are going to be doing guided meditations and guided presentations on EFT, on uh, releasing your inner child to be the best parent that you can be, to be all these different practices of how you can help get your body to feel better, find your emotional body code. And there's going to be a lot of vendors there. So it's a great way to find that alignment, to get into alignment, and have a really fun and enjoyable day. I really have a lot of fun at these events. And this is not going to sit on the screen, right? But it'll work. The Mind Body of Abundance Expo. There's presentations, experiences, healers, gifts, and a great opportunity to network. More information at mindbodyabundance.tv. And I'm pretty excited to see you this weekend. Grab some RSVPs so I know that you're coming and I can make plenty of coffee for your arrival. Until then, create, connect, make an impact, and I hope you find your alignment.